Hey everybody! You guys excited to be here today? I know I am. I see a lot of comments coming in from happy, excited people, and that's really, really good. You're going to love what we have in store for you. In this presentation, we're going to show you how in just 7 minutes a day I made $50,000 in 24 hours, lost 30 pounds in 60 days, overcame mental illness, and found the love of my life using just one secret. This is the same secret celebrities and billionaires all use to get where they are, only to keep a tight lid on it to make sure they're the only ones who have it. Turns out the secret is actually 3,000 years old. It was used by mystics to generate huge followings, amass massive wealth, and achieve inner peace all at the same time. It forces success upon you. You literally have no choice and no control over it. The universe literally floods you with blessings, and the law of attraction gurus cannot begin to fathom the power of this method. You will never need them again. This secret was lost for thousands of years until today. I'm here to not just tell you, but guarantee you that with this secret, you can have a total transformation of your body and your soul, your finances and your relationships, your emotions and your mindset. Yes, even a six-pack is in your future for you if you just stick around. I'm going to show you rock solid proof of what I just said. In fact, I'm not even going to say anything that I can't prove scientifically. You can quote me on that. You want to watch this until the end because this video is for people who want to know the truth behind all of those other products you're being force-fed by the gurus. And if you're lazy, this is for you too, especially for you, because if you don't want to take a ton of action, this is just as easy as watching a YouTube video. I know I now may seem quite successful, but a few decades ago, I was just an average kid with a father who only saw the worst in him. If my shirt wasn't tucked in, it meant the belt. My life got even harder when I started to literally lose my mind. I lost my wife, my house, my kids, and I got it all back with much, much more, and I only use one secret called the 7-minute secret. I know you're thinking it's not possible. After all, I've tried so many of these courses and nothing happened. That's what you say, right? But in the back of your mind, you're curious to see where this one is going, am I right? Well, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I know this is the one that will work for you because it's worked for exactly 4,789 people before you, just like you. It is no longer a guess that the 7-minute secret will work. This has reached the level of science. The truth is, you can have it all, no matter where you're starting from. Look where I started. See that? That's $572.36 in overdraft. How do you think I got out of that jam? You're going to find out. And you'll follow in my footsteps, and you'll do it without massive action, without a particular talent, and without a degree, without any special knowledge, and without much time at all. And I almost forgot, without a lot of time, headache, and you'll do it while working a full-time job. It doesn't matter. Your life can be stress-free, and you can have the body you want, and the relationship that you want, and the money that you want. Imagine quitting your job today and making twice as much money tomorrow. That is possible with a 7-minute secret. Imagine buying a nice house completely with cash. This is doable now with the 7-minute secret. I'm going to talk about myself just a little so you know you're in good hands. So how did I wind up in the position where I'm in a beautiful home with my 5 kids, with more on the way, teaching tens of thousands of people how to achieve their dreams? When you understand where I came from, you'll feel a lot of pity. But you're going to discover there's a special sauce that no one has yet to reveal. Until now. Celebrities, billionaires, YouTube influencers, they all use it. In most cases, they're not even hiding it from you intentionally. They don't even know they're using it. They fell into the 7-minute secret. And we all know they have a secret because if you think celebrities are just celebrities because of their looks, you got another thing coming. Because just check out this picture. It's Fright Night. Anyone can look like a celebrity if you have their makeup, stylist, and wardrobe. There is something going on, not just looks, beneath the surface. And right now what we've done is not only detect that secret behind celebrities and billionaires and internet influencers, but assimilated it and taught it and watched as it turned regular folk into 7-minute stars. What are 7-minute stars? Well, these are our success stories that are so precious to us. You're going to be hearing from them. Just know that they did it all with just 7 minutes a day for 30 days. I know some of you are feeling the pressure. Let's face what our lives are actually like right now. Your kids are out of control, or you're having trouble getting pregnant and you have no kids. You're struggling with some kind of physical illness, you're on pills. Maybe someone has wronged you or taken advantage of you. You don't know how to approach guys or girls. You're lonely, lacking companionship, or fighting with the ones that you love. Overweight or broke, or maybe all of the above. Yes, I've gotten emails like that. And you know you have something to offer the world, A lot of you are even talented and even more than you know, and you can be making thousands of dollars a day with that talent if only you had the vehicle. The 7-minute secret is that vehicle, and it's going to give you the GPS so you know exactly what steps to take to go from here to where you want to go in just 30 days. Over 4,000 people in 57 countries agree that this works like nothing else. We are starting a revolution. The gurus who told you the law of attraction is the answer are in for a rude awakening. The truth will be known. They have stolen precious time and energy from you, and you are about to get it all back. I want to be very clear. The 7-minute secret is not wishful thinking or visualization, and yet it will give you all the results that they promised using a completely different technology. Hey, it's Shmuel Pollan, the modern mystic, most recently known as the modern millionaire mystic for obvious reasons. There's a lot I can say about myself, but I don't like to brag. Unlike most self-help gurus, I have 2 advanced degrees, including a doctorate, 3 best-selling books. I've been called the greatest copywriter alive by the biggest marketers alive like Russell Brunson. And I know the other guys' courses well, and I'm not impressed. I know why you're not getting results with them, and it's not like you've been using it wrong. They are wrong, and it is not your fault. And where is the support? Who is there to pick you up when you get stuck going through one of these programs? Because you will get stuck. And if you stop there, your product you bought is now worthless. Maybe you get a refund, but the big guru is still nowhere to be found. Because they care more about you pulling out the plastic than they care about your success. That's the fact. And then there's everyone else. People that I like. People that mean well, that are very knowledgeable. They have these rockin' seminars. Everyone gets a boost of dopamine. They feel better. They feel charged up before they crash. Before they realize they're driving the same car and having the same fights with their spouse. Sometimes worse fights, because now you're so attached to this guru person and she is not, and she feels like you're more into him than you're into her. She's not getting the same high as you. She's just now dealing with a husband who is totally full of himself. The guy on stage who is very rich, who knows the 7-minute secret, but he doesn't teach it to them. Because once you know it, you'll never need to buy a product from them again. Do you hear me? This secret is the only vehicle in the market today that will take you to where you want to go. Ever dream of being financially free? Retiring early? This is your ticket. Live the life you want on your terms. Take a vacation when you want. I know you see people working less than you and making more than you, and that's gotta hurt. Now we'll unravel that mystery, because this works for moms, stressed out dads, aging grandparents, lonely men and women, girlfriends and boyfriends, husbands and wives, and yes, even kids. We have many kids using this system, and they suddenly don't need to do any babysitting because they have the money they need for the year and are even saving up for college. When I saw how many kinds of people were benefiting from the 7-minute secret, I knew I had found my calling. I knew I had found what powers my soul. I knew I would spend the rest of my life creating more and more 7-minute stars. I would spend the rest of my life helping people reach their dreams. By the way, the 7-minute stars are the people who have come forward to say they've achieved success in all 4 pillars of life: health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. They are the people who, quote, have it all, which most think is impossible. Sort of like the 4-minute mile, which seemed impossible before Roger Bannister crushed it and it became normal. Now, although I've accomplished a few things, I am not different from you. I didn't have the best upbringing. My parent was like a battering ram for my self-esteem. It's amazing I was able to get up in the morning. He made me fear him, not love him, and I would still be carrying around that fear if not for what I'm about to teach you today. Like you, more than anything, I just wanted to be happy. I wanted peace of mind. I wanted a life that's not always full of struggle. I wanted to feel fulfilled, like my life has meaning. That was my destination. But I didn't have the car, and I didn't have the GPS to get me there. In fact, all the cars I tried to use were broken in some way. There are so many courses out there promising a better life, but I didn't want a better life. I wanted a completely different life. And this is it. No one has ever condensed a method this powerful into such small chunks that you can do in just 7 minutes a day. Why haven't you heard of the 7-minute secret before today? Well, it's because the ones who teach it could care less about teaching it to the public. They could care less about becoming a celebrity or becoming a billionaire. It's taught by people like this. He is one of the people responsible for the rebirth of the 7-minute secret, which is 3,000 years old. They call him green glass because he could see through anyone like they were made of glass. You're looking at one of the greatest people to live in our generation, and he's virtually unknown. And he doesn't want to be known. It was very difficult to get a picture of him, but we snapped too. They teach their students only. Well, that's changing. The world is finding out about the 7-minute secret, and people's lives are never going to be the same. You really are only 7 minutes away. Since the information is so powerful and given in such a short space of time, it's almost impossible for you not to succeed. Your success will be effortless because what you do will finally match up with who you are and who you want to be. Who's ready for that kind of transformation? I said this came from mysticism, but what is mysticism? Well, whether you believe in the Bible or not, it actually came from the Bible. Even its first verse hints at it. It says, God created heaven and earth. Question, why does heaven go before earth? Aren't we on earth? The mystic's answer is if you go straight to earthly solutions and ignore, quote, heaven, you will wind up exactly where you are. If you ignore mysticism, if you ignore the soul, if you ignore the magnetism at play in this world, you will remain broke, out of shape, and in conflict with those around you. People just don't know how to get to heaven, but that's exactly what I can teach you. I believe I was given the mission to spread this knowledge to the furthest reaches of the earth. And it's happening. People all over the world are finding out about the 7-minute secret, and they are attracting wealth in almost miraculous ways. They're losing weight, and they don't even understand why. And their friends are telling their friends. And that's why we're actually worried that the site might come down someday, because this is going viral. I'll make a long story very short. I struggled with anxiety for years as a kid. When I was 23, I saw a girl in Temple. She was exactly my type. Now, I told you I would make this short. I wasn't going to let the anxiety stop me from coming close to her. I wasn't going to let her slip through my fingers. So I pursued her. We dated. And on the third date, I told her about my anxiety, and she didn't mind. I loved this girl. 7 years into the marriage and 5 kids later, my mental illness progressed. My anxiety transformed into full-on bipolar disorder. Bipolar is a disease of the mind, in which some days you feel like you're God, and the other days you feel like you're an ant, and you'd like to be crushed. That cycles. If someone doesn't have it under control, the people around you literally don't know who they're getting each day. Here are some of the celebrities who have bipolar disorder. Mariah Carey, Carrie Fisher, Bebe Rexha, Mel Gibson, Demi Lovato, Russell Brand, Brian Wilson, and Kurt Cobain, and so many more. Bipolar is not the celebrity secret. It is not the 7-minute secret. When I developed it, I was a writer, and I forgot what it was like to write like a normal person. I couldn't keep it together, and my income started to plummet quickly. The mortgage was $4,200 a month. My income had gone down to $3,000 a month. I realized Brooklyn was too expensive and there were other places to live. I had to get out. So I moved to Morristown, New Jersey. That's where things got very strange and very spiritual. There was known to be a mystic in this community. I wasn't a very spiritual person at the time, but I figured maybe he had some answers. It was Greenglass. I was in my God state at the time, so I just went right up to him when he was studying. I said, I'm ill, I'm poor, I have no hope of marrying again, I have no hope at a normal life. He interrupted me and then said, you're in a difficult situation now, but that's only now. Tomorrow can be an entirely different situation. He took the book that was in front of him and pushed it towards me. He said, read this book, go to chapter 32, line 5. I ran to my seat and I opened up that book like I was a kid opening up a box of Cracker Jacks. And what did it say? Well, it was Hebrew, which I know, but it may as well have been Greek. It said, Sod Malchus Hislapshus Sova B'Mamale, which means the secret to power is the enclosement of the encompassing light until the indwelling light. What the heck? What the heck is that? Sounded interesting, but frankly, I had no idea what that meant. So I went back to Greenglass and I said, I don't understand what you're trying to tell me here. He said, I know, we're not done. And then he turns around to the bookshelf, reaches as high as he could, and manages to reach a book that's all dusty. It was over 300 years old, written by a guru well known by all mystics. And he said, page 105. So again, like a kid in a candy store, I went to page 105 and I couldn't believe what I saw. It was talking about my exact illness, and it explained what the secret to power was in great detail. And then it gave me mental exercises, which I now call simulations, because they're sort of like what a pilot goes through before he actually flies. This was so deep, my mind was spinning. I realized this was happening for every single celebrity, and every single billionaire, and every famous YouTuber on the planet. And even people like Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and King Solomon were all using it. Some are purposely hiding their secret from the public, and some don't even realize they're using it, but they're all doing it, and it is truly the secret to power and success and fame. This book explained everything so clearly, so beautifully. I decided I would give these exercises a shot. What did I have to lose? From what I could tell, they took about only 7 minutes to do. Well, as it turned out, I had a lot to gain. At first, nothing happened. For 2 days, I said to myself, who was I kidding? This spiritual stuff doesn't make a difference. In 7 minutes, 7 minutes can't make a difference in anyone's life. But my attitude changed real quick on day 3. That was the day I got an email out of the blue. I didn't promote myself or advertise myself in any way. I am 100% certain this person was magnetized towards me because of the spiritual work I was doing. I know because I asked him, and he told me that he just felt the urge to contact me. He didn't understand it. His name was Bill M. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share his whole name right here. He was doing a launch, and he said, I want you to have skin in the game. I want you to be a 50-50 partner with you. We'll split the profits down the middle. And if all goes well, we'll go 50-50 for all my products. Now, writers never get a piece of the pie. This was insane. Was this luck, or was it karma? Or was it the fact that I was doing these 7-minute exercises? I had no doubt it was the latter. I was magnetizing wealth using the 7-minute secret because this was certainly not the norm. The results? Our first launch netted $200,000 in the first week. I magnetized that as well. That was $100,000 for me in the bank. Boom. Life changed forever. Paid off that overdraft. After taxes, there was still enough money to pay for a mortgage on a nice house of my own, and it just got better and better from there. I had launches like that almost every month with everyone wanting to make the same deal. I became a celebrity in my field. One of the biggest marketers alive, actually called the best copywriter alive. They didn't know I actually wasn't. They didn't know what was causing them to feel this way towards me. They didn't know why the customers were all drawn to my words. But it was these exercises and the magnetism that they created. And I knew it was repeatable. I was rich, but I was lonely. And now I needed to use the spiritual exercises again, this time focusing on love. Mind you, I have no skills with women, but in just a few weeks I saw a cute girl in the New Jersey Transit with headphones. Again, I would not let my mental illness get a hold of me. I walked up to her, I motioned for her to take her headphones off, and she just looked at me and I said, "What kind of music is that?" She smiled, such a beautiful smile. She had this dirty blonde, wavy hair, which was my favorite. She is the sweetest person I have ever met, and we're now deeply in love. It seemed like she was just drawn to me, loved me instantly, and I knew exactly why, but I didn't tell her. It was the magnetism. It was the encompassing light. It was the 7-minute secret that Green Glass had taught me about. Doing its thing. I now had the house I wanted. I drove what I wanted. I had the girl I always wanted. So then I went to court to try to get more time with my kids. And thanks to my new girlfriend offering to help, it was granted. Health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. I had it all. I came from nothing and then I had everything. And all it took were a few spiritual exercises. All it took was the 7-minute secret. I knew I had to spread the wealth, so I started sharing the 7-minute secret with friends and family, and soon nobody could stop talking about it because they were getting dates, promotions, losing weight unexpectedly, feeling happier, feeling more at peace, and it only took 7 minutes. I came to realize this kind of turnaround is possible, not just for me, but in a minute you'll hear how it has been done for every man and every woman, yes, every child who has tried the 7-minute secret. The stories are unbelievable, they are unnatural, and they are amazing. I am literally living my dreams, and I'm so grateful to the one above, and I'm so grateful to his mystic and the mystic's books. I want to pay it forward. All I want to do is serve others by sharing these exercises, i.e. these simulations that have helped me so much. I want everyone to have the secret. But if I give it away, nobody would appreciate it, just like cheap gym memberships. But I want everyone to live their dreams. And I want everyone to realize that it doesn't take massive action. It doesn't take a lot of money. I did this with minus money, as you can see. It doesn't even take expensive personal coaching or seminars from gurus. You just need to find a few spiritual exercises each morning for 7 minutes a day. From there, everything flows. Joy, weight loss, marriage harmony, wealth, true confidence, peace of mind. And it's so easy. You wonder whether you deserve it. But you do. You've suffered. Anyone who doesn't have this course is suffering in some way or another. And it's time we flip the script. It's time we let the good side of your life begin. Let's talk about someone you might actually know. My mentor, Russell Brunson. He was one of the top 10 wrestlers in the country. And he also broke the record from sales from the stage in an hour. He sold $3.5 million worth of his product in 90 minutes. Now, I asked, why does the same person have two such amazing feats? Don't you usually notice that? The same person has more than one accomplishment? What are the odds that it's the exact same person that breaks records in two completely different fields, sales and wrestling? Well, he's got a secret. It's how his mind operates. It's how he uses the magnetism. He was born with it. He's using the 7-minute secret, so it doesn't matter what field it is. He will magnetize success. Let's explain the framework for how the 7-minute secret works and how it works so quickly. Abe Lincoln was asked how he would chop down 100 trees in an hour. He said, I would spend 40 minutes sharpening his saw. So the first thing we do is sharpen your saw. We will actually use the secret of celebrities to go way beyond what the celebrities do. Why? Because we're not going to do it subconsciously like they do. We're going to do this on purpose. This course will give you many, many exercises, also known as simulations. Then we will take off the training wheels and go for real. You will discover part of yourself that you didn't know was there. A point totally in harmony with the universe, so you're not fighting it. A place from which you can manifest absolutely anything you want. Girls, boys, harmony, confidence, money, the perfect body. It all comes to you. You put out the fishing pole and bait, and the fish come automatically. It's the same with your dreams. You put out certain energies and you achieve magnetism, and the universe goes ahead and gives you what you want before you even ask for it. You become almost godlike in your ability. Why? Because with it, you can do anything. And with it, everything you want comes to you. Once this light bulb goes off, there's no more depression, there's no more sadness, and there is no more hate. There is no more jealousy, and there are no more cravings or addictions. And there is endless money-making opportunities that you will just nail. But once this power is revealed, you won't be able to put it back in the package again. So be careful. This is true power. And with it, you will rebuild your life from the ground up. If you don't believe me, believe them. Laura Kay wrote to us and said, I was lost and confused. I was always a scatterbrain. But the 7-minute secret is just, wow. It really spoke to me. I felt like I could really do something with my life. When day 30 was up, I had a business up and running that was complete. And when I launched it, it made $3,000 in the first week. That's money I can now use to start paying for private school for my Nathan. The money has just gotten bigger and bigger. Thank you for making the 7-minute secret. Everyone should take this. It would be a better world. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't have time for a life transformation. We're all busy.
Who's not busy? I'm busy. We're all busy. Everybody's busy.
Who really has time to take a new course and implement it? I know. But the real question is, do you have time not to take it? How many more courses will waste your time and money and breed zero results? Let me tell you about Leon. He was always riding on broke. Then in the winter, he got a leak in his roof. He looked, but he didn't find the money to get the roof fixed. He couldn't get out of bed, realizing he couldn't provide basic shelter for his family. He wrote in and said, the 7-minute secret almost immediately lifted from my depression. Once out, I started looking for work doing landscaping. I couldn't believe how easy it was to get orders. People said I was just magnetic. Watch that word, magnetic. Not only is the roof fixed, I have a lot of fun money left in the budget. This has allowed me and my wife to go out on dates like we used to. Our relationship is blossoming. I never would have believed it's possible, but the online course changed my life. Thank you, Shmuel, and you are welcome. The stories just keep pouring in. I know what you're thinking. I'm not a great writer like you, Shmuel. I don't have any great talent. What good does this do for me? But the universe doesn't care about talent. It cares what you put out into the universe. Is it negative or is it positive? You better know what you're putting out there. I've got news. If you're down in the dumps, there's a crazy thing you should know about the 7-minute secret. The lower you are, the higher you can go. As you'll learn, the soul is actually more revealed in people who are down in the dumps than people who are flying high. If you are down in the dumps, I feel for you. But you, unlike anyone else, you are on the verge of a complete breakthrough, a total transformation. It's just like a story. A story is greater when the hero goes through a hard time. The harder the time, the greater the victory, the greater the story. That's you. You're the hero. Those going through hard times become the biggest success stories of the 7-minute secret. How much time will this require? The truth is almost nothing. You can do this when your kids are napping. And when they get a little older, they can use the 7-minute secret themselves to get anything they want in life. Let's not mince words. You are suffering right now. Your pants are too tight. Your budget is too tight. You're fighting with your spouse. You're on the brink of divorce if you're not divorced already. But it doesn't have to be that way. Just imagine 6 months from now, you sit down with a drink and a cigar, kick up your feet. You've got the one you love most in your arms, and you've got a big smile on your face. You can't help but have the smile. You've started a new business, and it's making money. The money is just rolling in. You feel so at peace with your spouse. You feel passion for each other. You're having fun again. It feels like your honeymoon. This is reality for thousands of people who have come before you. What's happening is absolutely life-changing here, and at times almost magical. It's amazing what the universe will do for you when you know its rules. Just ask. Steve is a software engineer. His wife Laura was pregnant. She had some complications. She had a condition called cholestasis. He was taking her to the doctor almost every week to check on her baby and get some relief. At a certain point, Steve's boss had enough. Eventually, Steve lost his job, lost all his benefits, thought he was going to lose his mind, told his friends about it. Someone recommended this strange little course called the 7-minute secret. He said, well, that's about how much time I have. And that was all it took. He went through the course, Couldn't believe how simple it was. He took the first step the course asked him to take. He says, my confidence just went from a 2 to an 8 almost right away. I was in the zone. I was like a lion catching his prey. The next 7 minutes, I had calls back from 3 serious companies. One of them I didn't even apply for. They just found me on ZipRecruiter.com. I didn't know who to interview with first. I walked in with inner confidence but displaying outward humility just as I had learned. The HR rep liked me the moment they shook hands. She said I was magnetic. I loved this company. The people there all greeted me so kindly. I couldn't believe our lives had transformed this much. We were going to be able to have a full-term pregnancy, and a baby William was born. I owe my family to this course. Shmuel, you are changing lives. I've never felt so low when I lost that job. But you met me there, at that low place, and you pulled me up and drove me towards the life of my dreams. I can never thank you enough for that. This is Ben R. Check him out. I'm 15 years old. I never thought of starting a business, but my dad told me it was this or I was out of the house. I heard about the 7-minute secret, and I figured if I wanted to make money, I'd better start magnetizing money. I sell blankets and pillowcases. I partnered with my other sister Rita, and we've grossed over $20,000 in our 3rd month. I couldn't have done it without the 7-minute secret. Isn't that exciting? I love this story. I love all these stories. I love that this mystical wisdom is out there in the world, changing people's lives. This isn't just a way to get rich. It's a way to transform everything, and it can transform your life as well. How many times have you gotten a course, wound up with a big binder of notes, and you take a few steps, get stuck on a step, and drop it? Then you look for another course. How long will you continue this merry-go-round? Aren't you ready for something that actually works the first time, has support behind it from someone who actually gives a damn, namely me, because I will support you every step of this way? The law of attraction would actually work if they knew 1% of what's in the 7-minute secret. But they don't know this, or they don't teach this except to their own buddies at the bar. But you have issues, right? I know, there are things going on in my life that make it impossible to change right now. My wife buys cookies for the kids, and I don't have the willpower to stop myself from eating them. My boss won't get off my case, COVID has destroyed my business, and my husband ignores me. I'll never be happy. Well, the fundamental principle of this method is that you will attract anything you put out there. You will find, when you do the 7-minute secret every day, that your family will suddenly want to help you lose weight. They won't know why, but they'll be magnetized, and you will realize that you actually can be happy even when circumstances tell you not to be. You actually can overcome the desire for sweets, even when they're in the house. You actually can be content inside, even when your boss is riding you hard. They will volunteer to stop buying the cookies. The boss will start speaking to you nicely, and it will happen automatically because the vibe has changed. They will sense your soul aflame. That's the power of the 7-minute secret. It brings everything in your world into focus and harmony. You, more than anyone, need this course. You, more than anyone, feel the pain it takes to make a change. People who are coasting don't need this course and don't want this course. It's people who are in pain, people who want to get out of that pain. They will use this method. They will change the world. I know it's exciting, but what's the first step? So let me ask you, is it okay if I spend just a few minutes telling you how we'll make this all work? Well, thank you. We took the program that every one of these people took, and we updated it for 2021. It's now more focused, shorter, it's easier, and it's more fun. It's a new product. The 7-Minute Secret Home Study course is an audio-visual program that you will watch for less than 7 minutes a day. You will do simulations for 10 days, and 20 days we will go live. The program goes on for 30 days, and you can take it over and over and over again, perfecting another aspect of your life each time. Many people in our members area have taken over 20 times and learned something new each time. How many of you want that? How many of you want to be part of that group? Wouldn't that be awesome? We call it the 7-Minute Secret because the training sessions are literally under 7 minutes. One goes on actually for 8 minutes, but I'm sorry about that. I spent 4 years of my life on college and 3 more years on law school. Hundreds and thousands of dollars were spent. This was supposed to provide me with knowledge of the world and an income. It did neither. I got no money back when I didn't like a class. I learned nothing about weight loss or how to manage money or really be happy. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you can relate to wasted time and money. You still don't know what works, and you still don't know who to trust. Well, all that stops here. This replaces college and does much more than it could ever do. Here we don't waste your time, and we have ensured that everything we teach actually works for everyone, and it's guaranteed or money back. We've been through thousands and thousands of students for this course. It's not our first rodeo, and in every case, they have found answers. This will save you years. Instead of trying to make money your own way, we'll give you the path of billionaires. I want you to have everything you need to succeed. I will make sure you have everything you need to succeed. We are a family. To repeat, What is the 7-Minute Secret? It's a 30-day audio-visual self-help program you take on the internet given by the modern mystic Shmuel Pollan. An email is sent every day with a new link to the new video, and that's not all it is. It's the path towards total life transformation. It is the most tested, well-proven technique for everything from marriage to money to weight loss, but more importantly, it roots your success in your spiritual source, which will turn your efforts to a better life on fire. You will have meaning, you will have happiness, you will have all 4 legs to the table. Love, money, health, happiness. I actually recommend you do this with your family. It's a really cool family bonding activity. Get together at mealtime and talk about your success. Some ask, I've bought these products before and I never get any results. Well, the products you bought before are frankly man-made and frankly not by people who really care much about you. This product is frankly godly. It's based on mysticism that is 3,000 years old. It is wisdom that has been responsible for the greatest celebrities and athletes and world conquerors of our time. And more importantly, we have hundreds upon hundreds of testimonials pouring in every day telling us that their lives have changed. In a moment, you'll hear about the fact that you can get your money back at any time. So there's absolutely no risk. So you don't even have to say yes. Just say maybe. And maybe this will be the greatest thing that's ever happened to you in your life. And if not, which is unlikely, you don't lose a thing. I know you're asking yourself, will this really, really work for me? Will I be one of those testimonials? Now, I wish I could show you how many people have come through our doors and been successful. I only have time to show you a few of our testimonials. God willing, we'll have an event soon where these people can stand on stage and tell their story. Nessie Farkas is another example. Let's talk about a girl with Tourette's syndrome who took the course. The results with this course are outer worldly. She says, the course has really calmed me down and this has made my tics a lot better. I was suffering. I couldn't go anywhere without embarrassing myself. The 7-Minute Secret somehow made it better. Now, I know you're probably feeling like this, the little girl whose head is in the fire hose, because I talk fast and I get excited, but I just wanted to get as much information out to you as possible. Let's see what the experts say. Miriam M. MD. As a psychiatrist for 36 years, clients are always asking me for life advice. I'm not equipped for that. It's just not part of our schooling. I found Shmuel Pollan's 7-Minute Secret. I now have an address to send people to enhance their life experience in every way. This guide is crucial in these difficult times. Krister Kadevich wrote, I am a tennis player. I almost reached the professional level when I got an injury in my hamstring. I was so depressed. People in my church have been talking about this course in the 7-Minute Secret. I thought I'd give it a try. It was amazing. I found myself, and I knew what I needed to do. I got better, and now I make more money than I've never been happier. I'm not at the pros yet, but I'm well on my way. Well, good luck. Now, I'm not content to just give you the 7-Minute Secret, as amazing as that is. That is all you need. But I want to over-deliver. So I'm adding $2,000 worth of value to the pot, 100% free. So listen, I'm giving you the Internet Millionaire. In this course, sold in the past for $597, I will explain to you exactly how to start an internet business from scratch until it's making millions of dollars. In fact, I'll show you multiple ways to do it. I learned this method from my mentor, Russell Brunson, who built a $100 million company using this strategy. You won't need any marketing skills. You will have the method, and you will be given the tools to implement the method. These tools will save you thousands upon thousands of dollars over what other internet marketers have to pay. You can start on day one and have your $1 million business running as soon as 3 months from then. Then there's another 597 product home study course that I'm throwing in. It's called the Underground Marriage Guide. You are not handed a guidebook when you leave the wedding canopy. People are completely unprepared for marriage, to be honest, and it's no wonder the divorce rate is up near 50%. Making a spouse happy is a skill, and it's a skill you need to practice or it gets rusty. Most importantly, you need to understand each other at a soul level to truly make each other happy, and that's something only this course can do for you. This course has been sold for as much as $597. So let's recap. You're getting the Internet Millionaire, which is worth $597, and the Underground Marriage Guide, which gives you a total of $1,194. I've already told you that the main reason why you haven't succeeded is because you haven't had support. So when you get stuck, you give up. I'm not going to let that happen. I have a very, very busy schedule, but I'm making time for a coaching call with each one of you that signs up for it. I know most people won't even open this product, let alone schedule a call with me, so I'm not very worried about getting overloaded, but in the call, we will hone in directly on where you're struggling and blast away those obstacles. What we can accomplish in 1 hour is more than you can accomplish in 100 courses. Conservatively, considering what you accomplish and the fact that you get to talk with me, the owner of the course, instead of paying $2,000 to fly out for coaching on your dime, Considering all that, this is valued at least $997. Lisa M says, I could never hang on to money. As soon as it came in, it went out. I was over $20,000 in debt. But when I took the 7-minute secret, I suddenly felt I had total control over my finances. I started to pay off debt and save. My credit card score is 702 and we're about to lease a new car. This course has an effect on you like nothing I've ever seen. So let's be clear. You're getting the Internet Millionaire, which is worth $597, plus the Underground Marriage Secret, which is worth $597, and a coaching call with me worth $997, absolutely free, for a total of $2,191 worth of value, absolutely free. Karen Celine writes, I was over 100 pounds overweight. Guys wouldn't even look at me. I thought I would die alone. I figured I might as well end it before it gets worse. I became suicidal. Then someone recommended the 7-Minute Secret. This course really opened my mind and opened my heart. I had this tremendous willpower to become better, and I did. I started losing weight, and guys started flocking towards me. They say I have such good energy. There's that energy, there's that magnetism. Then there's this course that I was going to sell alone, but I'm not. It's called The Mystic's Secret. Here we will go deeper into mysticism and find out why one group of people has 25% of the Nobel Peace Prizes. This is cool stuff. We can charge $297 for this course without breaking a sweat. So, you're getting the Internet Millionaire, which is $597, plus the Underground Marriage Secret, which is worth $597, and a coaching call with me worth $997, absolutely free, for a total of $2,191 worth of value. But now, you're going to get the Mystic Secret as well, which brings your total to $2,488 of value, absolutely free. Now, any rational person would charge $997 for this much value. But I'm not going to charge you $997 for this value. Don't worry. But shouldn't I? I mean, if all this product did was help you lose 20 pounds, if it lit just a little spark between you and your spouse, if it gave you enough confidence to ask for a promotion, if it got you one adoption, if it gave you the start of a six-pack, wouldn't $997 be worth it? That's life-changing. Heck, even if this course did half of what I promised, it would still be the best investment in your personal development anywhere. Now, because you stayed on for the full hour, we're giving you access to everything you paid for today for one payment of not $997, but just $97. Is that crazy or what? Hit the button now and fill out the form, place your order, and join the members area. By now, you can probably see how excited I am. These additions really make the 7-Minute Secret free. In fact, the 7-Minute Secret saves you money, because just think of all the stuff you can stop paying for. A personal trainer, a marriage counselor, a web designer, medication for anxiety and depression, all the other products you would have bought that do less than this one does. A Tony Robbins ticket can run you over $1,000. This can save your job. It can give you a promotion. If the marriage secret stops your divorce, this product could be saving you hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Internet Millionaire can literally make you millions. So you're not paying for anything over here. You're investing, and you're going to get your investment back within days. And to make it even more insane, it's all 100% guaranteed. You try the course for 60 days. If you feel it's not everything I said and more, you let our support know. And they are on strict orders to refund anyone who asks immediately. No questions asked. You never risk a penny. The refunds come back quickly and courteously. Just one email is all it takes. Hit the button now and fill out the form. Place your order and join the members area. Let's say you would give me a $10 bill and I would give you back a $100 bill. How many times would you do that? That's what's happening to these people. That's what's going to happen to you as well. So you can see why it's a screaming deal at $97, and we will indeed be offering this to the public at some point at a much higher price. Now you've got choices. You can do nothing, in which case you just wasted an hour, and now things are actually worse. Now you know the solution to your problems is out there, but you don't have it. Or you can take the wiser route. You can take a risk-free offer that actually saves you money and enjoy a happy, successful life. We have a philosophy in our company that if we don't make or save you money, we don't deserve yours. But you do not have to make your decision today. Try it, don't buy it. Make your decision in 59 days from now. That's your guarantee. Decide then. Use it. Watch it. Do it. Make money, fix your marriage, and 60 days from now, I will still give you all your money back, no questions asked. Hit the button now and fill out the form. Place your order and join the members area. Whether you buy this today will not change my life. I will be fine. I will have the same shoes, car, food, etc. My life will not change, but your life boy will it change. And it'll change fast. And that's what excites me. And if it does just half of what I promised, even 10%, won't it have been worth it? Isn't a life that's a little better for the rest of your life worth it? Hit the button now and fill out the form, place your order, and join the members area. Hit the button now and fill out the form, place your order, and join the members area. This is what it will look like when you click the order button. You're just going to put your name here and your credit card information here, and the course will be emailed to you immediately. If you have questions, we are here to support you. We're not going anywhere. Post in the live chat on the bottom right. Hit the button now. Fill out the form. Place your order and join the members area. My team is looking through your questions now, and one of the questions is, what are the tools I need to be successful? And the truth is, just an internet connection. The whole idea behind this program is that you don't need special skills. Everything is already provided for you in the members area. It all happens in 7 minutes for 30 days. That's all I ask. And I promise you your dreams in every facet of your life. I want you to succeed so badly that I'm going to give all the support you could ever want. So if you have even a single question, the answer is there. Hit the button now and fill out the form, place your order, and join the members area. Here's something really special. I own a non-for-profit named B'nai Noah. There are millions of children in India currently eating from the garbage or being pimped by professional fundraisers. Watch this video until the end. But when you're done, go to B'naiNoah7.org, BNEINOAH7.org, because 10% of everything from this launch is going to that charity. If you request it, we will ship you a framed picture of the Indian child you fed with your purchase. You can frame it, keep it on your wall. It will do wonders for your happiness. I know I have happy Indian children all over my wall because it makes me feel amazing every time I see it. It's way better than Prozac. Hit the button now and fill out the form. Place the order and join the members area. Remember, we've had people pay us $2,000 for coaching. You're getting the same 95% off. Let's think about this. Normally, you get your paycheck and a percentage goes towards movies. I'm asking you, instead of blowing it on something that's going to fade away, I'm asking you to make an investment into yourself that will make you money forever. Maybe you heard of Robert Kiyosaki. He reminds us that rich people put their money into things that make you more money, not into movies. Movies don't pay you back a thing. In fact, my biggest expense is buying information products. Can you believe that? I buy almost everything that comes out because I know that if I have just one nugget of information, that can mean tens of thousands of dollars gained or more. Information is the most powerful weapon. How much more so is information powerful in this course when hundreds of light bulbs will go off? And I'm not asking you to go into debt. I'm asking you just to take something that would be wasted on something like movies and use it for something that turns into gold. I want to ask you a question. You've been on webinars in the past, got excited, and the next day nothing happens, right? Old habits are hard to break. The only way to be successful is to break that habit right now. Pattern, interrupt. Make it or break it, and you have to break it, or you are stuck with it forever. If you don't do that, you're going to slide back into your old habit. Hit the button now and fill out the form, place your order, and join the members area. Over the past 90 minutes, we've shared a lot of information, but info alone will not get you to where you need to go. You need coaching, and that's what you're about to get. But you need to make the decision to help yourself. Hit the button now and fill out the form, place your order, and join the members area. You go to the grocery store every day and you give them $50 to $100, and there's no guarantee. Here, you get back enough to pay for your groceries all month, all year, and you only have to pay me once. Now, we could have made this really cheap. The problem is that wouldn't really incentivize me to stack on the value. If you want me to put maximum effort into this product and my coaching, you will want me to be financially incentivized to do that. So hit the button now, fill out the form, place your order, and join me in the members area. You have two choices. You can invest and see your money growing and your belly shrinking and your relationships blooming all in just the next few days. Or you can go to bed and wake up exactly how you are now. Now, I never feel good about making the second choice. I feel like I'm dying a little more each day. I don't wake up with money, I wake up with excuses. Which one do you prefer? I don't know about you, but that second choice never makes me any happier. And right now, there's two types of people on this webinar. The first group thinks this webinar is really cool, but I'm not going to do anything about it. So these are not the people I want to be around, so I'm glad you're not buying. Then there's a second group, the ones whose eyes are wide open and see an incredible opportunity and jump all over it. These are the people who are going to become part of the 1%. These are the kind of people that I want around me. So if you're in your group number 1, Don't do me any favors. You can leave now. For the rest of you, the button is below. You know what to do with it. Hit the button, fill out your information, and I can't wait to see you in the members area. We're still going through the questions, so let me deal with a few now. Someone says, I'm not into spiritual stuff. Is this for me? I wasn't either, but this program is completely secular. You don't need to believe in anything at all to take it and succeed with it. It happens to come from a very holy source, but in its current form, it's only a practical framework that you move through step by step. Someone says, if it's so great, why not give it away for free and I'll pay you out of my profits? Well, my mentor had a mentor, and he was one of the toughest guys in the world, and he gave him a tape. And then he said, go to your car and get your wallet. So he did. Then the mentor took out all the money from the wallet and put it in his pocket. My mentor said, who was almost too scared to speak, why are you doing that? He said, well, now, when I tell you to watch this video, you'll watch it knowing you invested everything you have into it. Now you'll really watch it. Listen, I want you to succeed with this program. That means I need to put a fire in your belly. Not for me, for you. So you'll take this seriously. That's why it's expensive. Most people don't show up to the gym they signed up for on New Year's Day. Why? Because it's too cheap. People who hire a personal trainer usually stick around. Why? Because it's expensive. Expensive things get treated with more care, just like a vase. I won't deprive you of the fire in your belly. Make that payment. It's guaranteed. You'll get back so much more. Someone said, my credit card was declined. Is there a problem with your website? Probably not. The problem probably lies with your bank. They sometimes consider internet purchases suspect. Just call the number on the back of the card, let them know you're the one making the purchase, and they'll allow it to go through. Also leave a message with our chat, which you can find on the bottom right of the screen. Maybe we can help you on our side. Someone said, I'm afraid to go deep into who I am. Then you need this more than anyone. Every great accomplishment comes from overcoming some fear. Do you want to live trapped by trauma your whole life? If you want to get somewhere, you need to face that fear. And when you do, you'll see it's not nearly as nasty as you thought it was. If you don't face it, it will paralyze you. Someone said, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I don't have any money to invest. Then you need this course more than anyone, and you need it now. Do you want to go to your grave in the same situation, paycheck to paycheck? If you want a change, you have to make a change. Someone says, do you offer financing? We don't offer financing, but there are two companies who do, Visa and MasterCard. You can put it on the plastic and pay just $20 a month for the opportunity to make millions. Think you can make $20 in a month with this program? That's a joke. If you don't, you get all your money back and there's no harm done. If you do, it'll be the smartest move you ever made. Someone asked, is there a recurring charge on the card? No. This sale is final, and this is the only sale. There will be no recurring charges. There will be no more offers. You will only see one thing on your credit card, and that is a charge for $97 from the 7-Minute Secret. Not a penny more, because there is no shipping cost, and we cover the tax. Someone asked, is my information safe? We use the same SSL bit technology that Chase.com uses. If you're safe over there, you're safe over here. Someone says, I need to talk to my husband or wife before I buy. If you're not in an abusive relationship, you should be able to spend $97 on something you want. If you can't, you may have a problem bigger than the $97. This offer goes poof any moment, so waiting is not an option. Don't cause any marital problems, but you can explain this is only a trial. During the trial, they will see the changes in you, and they will be asking you to give me more money. Someone asks, you're probably thinking, is this lifetime access? Is it a one-time payment? Yes, you will have access to the course forever. I know some of our competitors move to a new site after a while and the product comes down. This product will never come down. My programmers have strict orders about that. So go ahead, do it. It's guaranteed. It's going to make your life better. You're going to be glad you did it. Hit the button, fill out the form, go to the members area and start downloading this content and start taking the course and watch your life change.